gonna probably start now. So we've got a few number of people here. So welcome. This is my interview. So Kinaji, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day.
Yeah.
I hope you finished all your homework before you decided to interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't do that. So, all right. So, let's talk a bit about your trip to start off with. Okay. So,
Yeah.
where did you go? All the places and for how long?
At first I went to Tokyo
Mm-hmm.
for like maybe hmm, for like 4 days,
4 days.
and I went to Nietono's house and like SMAPA, weekly smash party.
Yeah. That's cute.
Yeah. And yeah, and I went to Asakusa, and
Yep.
yeah, pretty fun.
Okay.
Then I went to like Osaka after that.
Tokyo, Osaka.
Yeah.
How'd you get between? Was it like a bullet train?
Like bus,
Oh shit.
like
Sorry. Am I allowed to swear, by the way? Well, maybe.
yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Just so we're on the same page. Cool. So you went to Tokyo, Osaka.
Yeah.
Where else? Did you go to anywhere else?
Nagoya, because
Nagoya. Yeah.
my grandparents in Nagoya, like
Mhm.
near Nagoya, so I stayed there mainly.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So did you go to? Was it like a family visit? Was it like a holiday or vacation?
Half,
Half
maybe.
half.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course, you wanted to get some smash as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be Smash. It can be anything, right? Anything
Yeah.
you want from the trip. What's your favorite moment? So how long overall were you there for? Like, what was it? Like 2 months?
Yeah, 2 months.
2 months. So
Yeah.
those 2 months, what was your singular favorite moment that you have to say?
Beating Protobanham.
Really? Did you pop off? Were you like yes?
Like I couldn't believe it. At first.
Oh. So you beat him 2-1, and then you did you handshake? Did you fist bump? Did you just say, "Oh, good games"?
Yeah, just say good games, because like COVID things.
Mm. But then in your heart, you were like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, okay, that's cute. That's cute." I mean, I'm sure whoever would have been in Protobanham, right, would have probably just like faint. Like I know if I beat Protobanham, I wouldn't even be able to speak. I'll be like, "Oh shit, holy crap." That's
Yeah.
that's sick. We'll get to Protobanham soon. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, give me one more thing that's not Smash related. That was your favorite moment. Did you eat something that was super nice? Did you
Yeah,
see a
yeah.
funny thing?
Yeah.
What's your favorite moment?
I ate um instant noodles. Like it was so good.
That's all right. I won't comment. What? Okay. What's instant noodles like compared to the instant noodles you can eat here? Is there a difference?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's so good. Like unbelievable.
Okay. Sure. All right. I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
Damn. I was expecting you to say something like, "Oh, I had like this amazing takoyaki," or something like you can like only truly get, and then you're like, "Nah, instant noodles, man." That's so
Yeah.
crazy. All right. Good for you, man.
Yeah.
All right. So, in the 2 months, you went to
Yeah.
a lot of tournaments. So, which tournaments did you go to? That like you can name all of them if you can remember. If not, you can just
Yeah.
say the big ones. Up to you.
I went to SMAPA Smash Party,
Mm-hmm.
and My
My Sima. I know that one.
My
Yeah.
yeah, My Top and My Hit. So
what's the difference?
like my summer top is like very big man,
Monthly?
and like twice, no, once in 2 months, or
Wow. Okay, that's
yeah.
big.
So like 500 people's normally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one
Um.
where is that the one where Nietono beat Proto before?
Mm, I don't remember, but
Okay. Don't
yeah.
worry.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and
And
then
my summer hit is like weekly one.
mm,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it's around Osaka. So
Yep. So you were there at that time.
yeah.
Yep. Were you so you don't have family in Osaka, right? Is that right?
Mhm.
No. So you were just staying with your parents?
Yeah, but I went to my summer hit by myself
Wow.
normally
Okay.
by the bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for like 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah. How was
Yeah.
that? Was it scary? Do you normally take transport by yourself?
No, like it was my first time.
Hey, congratulations, man. Don't worry. My dad, the first time he took public transport was when he was in his 30s. So
Oh, okay.
we all start somewhere. That's massive. That's massive.
Yeah.
Sick.
So
Okay.
like I um I left my house in the morning and take bus
Okay.
and came back at like 5 of next morning.
The next morning.
Yeah. I
Oh,
mean
wait.
midnight.
Oh, wait. Sorry, as in 5 at night or
Yeah. Like
oh, I thought you said 5 the day after. And so I was like, "Oh, who did you stay at?" Okay, that's
no.
okay,
So
okay.
I slept in the bus.
Oh, okay. Cute.
Yeah.
Damn. Big trip, huh? For the big tournament.
Yeah.
Did you go to any other tournaments?
Yeah. Um Sumabato is
Sumabato?
also in west. North, south, east, west. Yeah, west.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Sumabato, spitball some more.
Um so I beat many good players in Sumabato, especially like Luminous.
Okay.
Um best second best yoga in Japan. And also Momon, who's
Momon, yep.
yeah, best really in Japan.
Yep.
Maybe in the world. Yeah.
Mm. I don't know. Nair's pretty good. You know
Yeah.
Nair? He's pretty
Oh.
good.
Mm.
Yep. Wait, so
But
Suma
Momon's like incredibly good.
okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Sumabato is that a big monthly as well?
Um
Or like
yeah.
a week? Okay.
Yeah. So many people come from Tokyo and other places. Yeah.
Just as a tangent, do for these big tournaments like these monthlies, do
Yeah.
many people from across Japan go here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Like so you get people from like what, Kyoto, Osaka, Tokyo, everywhere?
Yeah, everywhere.
Damn. I guess that is why do you think that is? Is it because the
Um
transport's really good?
yeah, yeah. So in Australia, if you want to travel ACT to Victoria, it takes like so much money and times.
Yeah, man.
But like in Japan, you can go to those places at maximum of like $200. So it's
Oh
so
wow.
cheap. Yeah.
How long does it take?
Um, like if you want to go to um Osaka from Tokyo,
Mm-hmm.
it's like 8 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's
if you sleep in the bus, it's good.
okay. Well, because in my head, I'm just thinking, oh, you just take the bullet train, right? Can you do
Yeah.
that? Is that just more expensive?
Yeah.
Hmm. But it's so fast though, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess not everyone has the money. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mm.
So fair enough. Um.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Sumabato, you went to that. Any? Did you? Just a question from me. Did you go to a local called Shinosuma? Do you know
No.
that one?
Yeah,
Ah,
it's
okay.
in Tokyo.
Tokyo, yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
the only one I went to.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah. I went to that one and I lost to a Pokemon trainer and a Donkey Kong main. I think it was called
Mm.
Nari, or
Okay.
I don't know, someone like that. And then I lost to a
Okay.
Jigglypuff, and I was like, oh. Like that was a long time ago, but they were really
Yeah.
nice. They were so nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Any other tournaments that you went to that you want to shout out?
Wave.
Wave.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Tokyo, like maybe 200 people was there.
So many people.
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, I just made it to top 64.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I saw you get the top 64 a bunch of times. So, who'd you?
yeah.
Yeah.
So in the winners, I lost to Rinkururu, Lucas Mimin player.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I won against Brave, who's like so good golf player.
Really good with wolf player.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as soon as I get out of the pose,
Mhm.
I versed Yuzu.
Oh, is Yuzu Zero Suit Samus?
No.
Oh, really? Who does Yuzu play?
Rosetta and Mimin.
Okay.
Yeah.
A totally different person. All right, keep going.
Okay. Then yeah, I just went home.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a question from Michael. I thought it'd
Yeah.
be nice to kind of segue them. So you went to a lot of tournaments in Japan, right?
Yeah.
What do you reckon is a cultural difference between the tournaments in Australia and Japan? Is there any like difference in like the vibes or like the culture there that you can point out?
Maybe not much, but the biggest differences is you have to if you want to organize a tournament, you have to have a lot of monitors.
A lot of monitors, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like hundreds of monitors because
Hundreds.
because you have to. So, in Japan we normally transport by trains.
Mhm.
So, yeah, you can't bring monitors.
So someone has to.
Yeah.
How do they store all of them?
I don't know.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Do people help like pack up, set up, and stuff like that? Or
Yeah.
that's very good. Yeah. So yeah, thinking about it, right? Like our monthlies, we get maybe 80 people. You know, like that's a good day. Usually it's 50 people, probably 40, depends on where you go, right?
Yeah.
Sydney's doing well; they're getting like 90 people. But then I'm just looking at Japan, and you're saying like 500 people every 2 months. Like, like what do you mean? Like you have to have so many.
Yeah.
Are all the monitors the same, or are they different?
All the same. Like,
Wow.
they differs from like each tournament, but they are all same in one tournament.
That's really good. So it's like standardized. You don't get like laggy one here, not laggy one here.
No.
That's really good. That's really
Yeah,
impressive that they can organize that, right?
And all of the monitors have speakers, so
So good.
there's no sound without.
So
There's
good.
no setup without sound. So.
Are you gonna miss that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure your opponents will miss it too. They can't hear the there, you know.
Yes.
Oh man. Okay, cool. I guess one other thing that I wanted to ask, like, how do they play friendlies a lot there?
Yeah.
The same, like rotations.
You have to stand up each 3 games.
Sorry.
Normally, you have to leave after 3 games.
Oh, what?
If it's
Oh.
big tournaments, so
So is it like someone will play friendlies one setup and It's just 2 people?
Yeah, 2 people.
And then after both players play 3 games, they leave?
Yeah.
For friendlies?
Yeah.
Wow,
And you have
that's
to line up again to play.
that's. Do you prefer that over us like the way we do it in Australia? Or, yes, do you like it more or less?
Um, I prefer Australian
Why is that? You gotta play more.
because yeah, we can play more.
I don't know. That's a really interesting compromise.
Yeah.
I never considered. I guess it makes sense if they have like 500 people, right?
Yeah.
But so what about the locals? For the locals, do you just play like however many you want?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool. Do you have any um did you get to talk to many of the TOs there?
Yeah.
Yeah, like who are the TOs? It's Umeki?
No.
No?
It's
Okay, shit.
Maisama is organized by Maeda-kun,
My
who's like best TO in Japan.
Oh, is he the guy on the
Yeah.
mic?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I hear him on commentary sometimes. Yeah, he's very energetic, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he nice to you?
Yeah. He was like so nice to everyone.
Oh,
And
that's very good.
yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Give me 1 second. I might get one of my roommates.
Yeah.
Shakes. Oh no. I've been left at home. They've gone without me. Kinaji, they've gone to get milk. You know what that means?
Okay. No idea.
Okay, you don't have to worry about it. All right. So, we'll ask Trix this question later. All right. So, let's talk about the players, okay? So, we're getting into
Okay.
the meaty stuff. So, me personally, I'm very interested. Can you talk to us a bit about your set versus Protobanham? So, we already talked about how you so how did it feel when you won? So,
Like unbelievable. So happy.
how was there it wasn't streamed, right?
No?
No? Was it like last stock last hit game 3?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, run it through with me. So last stock last hit, what happened?
So he was at like one stock 120% or something.
Okay.
And I was one stock 0%.
Too easy.
And
Is Lucina snake?
yeah.
Too easy.
And he grabbed me once and got like 60%.
Oh no.
Then I just aftered him.
Okay, yeah, too easy. So
Yeah, too easy.
how did it feel when you hit the F tilt 1? You hit the F tilt 1 and you're like and then you instantly go boom, and then did you have like a moment when you were like
Yeah.
yeah? And then you were like, that's it. I beat the best player in the world. Second best, third best player.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Damn. Yeah, and you really can't give us anything more than that. Like, give us like, did you have any tingles? Did you see like light flash before your eyes or anything?
No
No pop off. You weren't like.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
I just touched myself.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. So what was the characters for each game?
In the first match, I used Choke, and he used Mimin.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at first, I thought I'm gonna definitely lose. So
Yeah.
I was like thinking about the losers.
You didn't even think about beating him. You just saw Protobanham and you're like, all right, it's time to look at losers. Who am I versing this? Okay, but then you're versing him and then you're winning and then go through your thought process.
Yeah. So at first, I just did random fair off stage
Okay.
and killed him, and oh my god, I'm I got the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I tried uh, not to jump, and yeah, tried my best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Okay, so you win game one. Very
yeah,
good. He counter picks to
yeah,
Cena. Okay. We practiced this matchup, so
yeah.
so go through game two.
Okay. Um, he was so good at like mixing up and hmm, and reading my options.
Mm.
So I normally just go into the opponents with my shock, but it's not good idea against him.
Yeah, who would have
Yeah,
thought that just holding forward against Protobanham would be a bad idea?
yeah,
Was he just
mm.
parrying everything, or just like
Yeah.
going in and out?
He just going in that out and punish everything.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
was it like a two stock, or
yeah. Two stock, 130 or something.
too
I
hard?
couldn't. Yeah,
It's a hard matchup. It's a hard matchup for both. But
yeah,
usually, surprisingly, Kome does really well into
yeah,
Proto.
yeah.
So, yeah. Do you think of anything? Oh, damn.
Um,
Kinaji, can you tell Ernest that we ate his barbecue shapes? Oh, don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
oh yeah, yeah.
He's just a goon. Okay, so yeah, like, do you notice anything that Kome does differently, in the
Um,
matchup that you can do better?
hmm. I I normally with my choke, I normally try to use the strengths of choke, like fast arts, smash arts, speed arts, and yeah. But Kome does a lot of mix up and try to see the opponents more.
Like give,
So
like try to like see what they do and then like beat
yeah,
them at what they do. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
So maybe he's way better than me at like fundamental things.
Hey, look, it's pretty hard. Like, Kome, he's pretty good at the game. He's just
Yeah.
a little bit good. But it's okay. Okay, so we move to game three. So you lose the Shulk Lucina matchup. So yeah, all right. I beat L all the time with Snake anyway, so it's time to go Snake. All
Yeah.
right, let's do it. And then run it through. How did it go?
Okay. At first, my main idea was like against Protobanham, I couldn't, I can't. It's impossible to win with if I played honest. Like
He's
yeah,
just too good. He's too
yeah,
fundamental.
too good. So mainly I just camped.
Yeah. I
Oh
mean, that's how you should play. Like,
yeah,
if you have a sniper rifle, you're not gonna run at him with a sniper ammo, right? You're gonna shoot
yeah,
it. So
yeah.
yeah, exactly. So you throw grenades at him. He's not good at it. He's not good at fighting back.
Um, yeah. I just tried my best.
Yeah, yeah. So you're just trying your best, and then you're just
Yeah,
winning. You're doing well. You're doing some B reverse shenanigans. Grab the grenade, double jump
yeah,
cipher, throw it down, air dodge. See, I know how you play. Oh, so
yeah.
it's unbeatable online.
Mm.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Okay, so and then it worked. So did it surprise you that like he wasn't very good at dealing with it? Because he beats Shogun. He beats all the snakes. Am I right?
Yeah, yeah,
So did it surprise you? Are you just like whoa, like damn?
yeah. I thought like he wasn't good than I thought, but the main problem was he just he can just play Min against Snake.
Do you think it's a better matchup?
Yeah, like impossible for Snake.
Impossible.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Um, I don't know, but Protobanham said to me when I played Friendlies with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
so
said,
yeah. What did he
yeah.
say?
So if he picked Mimin, and so I tried my snake, and he said, "Oh my God, why are you using snake against Mimin?" And like he was laughing, and he said it's impossible, but I said no, 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 no,
Nah, nah,
and
nah.
no, 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 and yeah, I just get three stuck.
Wait, so you just couldn't beat it? It's too good.
Yeah, he's too good.
What?
So
Yeah.
impossible math.
Is it like the dragon or like the megawatt?
Yeah, yeah,
That's really because it breaks cipher, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I guess like what the ram is really good at like suffocating you because you can't pull grenade like really
Yeah.
easily because the ram will just hit you immediately, so you have to shield, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Damn, that's tough. But I mean, look, you got the shock, so that's something. You just all you have to do now is get good at shock Lucina, and then boom,
Yeah.
you're the best player in Japan. Easy, easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So
easy. So did Proto say anything else to you after you beat him or when you play friendlies?
No, no, no. After like after one month, I went to like very high level place,
Like a house?
like a house. Yeah.
Like my house, you know. It's like the Japanese
Yeah.
it's like the Japanese kegel house, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
There was like Nietono,
Yep.
Protobanham, Kameme, aim, and like
I'm is so handsome. You know that?
Yeah.
He looks like Iron looks like Joker.
yeah.
Okay, don't tell him I said that.
Okay.
Yeah, keep
So-
going.
So yeah, every single top player was there, and I couldn't believe I got invited.
So you got invited
Yeah, like by Shogun.
by Shogun. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. So nobody knows about the existence of that like high level places. So
Oh, really?
Only-
So are you not? Should you not have said this on this interview?
it's okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. Oh god. Okay. Well, you heard it. You heard it here first. You know. If I ever publish this, then I'll censor this part. So no. So people like Allison SSMR won't know. You know. Oh what? Damn. So that's really nice. Are you and Shogun close? Do you guys talk a lot?
Yeah. I went to Shogun's house, and also, yeah, talked to him a lot.
Hmm. Okay. Did you learn much at the more at not just Shogun's house, but at the top level house? Did you learn much?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Very quickly, give us some
Yeah.
give us some sauce. What did you learn? Any good lessons?
Hmm. Versus Protobanham, I've learned about like not going in to the opponents. Like
Yeah.
that's so low level things, but
No.
most important things for
Some
me.
sometimes in a lot of things, the most valuable lessons are the fundamentals. You know,
Yeah.
you can. Oh shit. Sorry. Like fundamentals, you know what I mean? You can always go back to them as many times as you want, and you
Yeah.
always get value. Okay, cool. We'll talk more about takeaways later. Oh, Strix is home. Sorry. Like fundamentals, you know what I mean? That's. Always go back to them as many times.
Wait, Kinaji? Oh my god, it's
Oh,
Kinaji.
Callum.
It's actually Kinaji, holy shit.
Hello. Oh my god.
I thought you were in Japan. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Do you have a question for Kinaji?
Yeah, what's Kegel?
Okay, you
What?
give me one more question.
Alright, did you ask him how to nair?
Oh, Kinaji. Strix has a question for you.
How do you nair?
Okay. The most important thing about Nair is
I could hear you on the stream,
You-
actually.
run up at the opponent.
Oh, true.
You run up at the opponents.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. And
okay.
after you Nair, you have to Nair one more time.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm supposed to do the answer. What are you doing? Oh, whatever.
He says after you nair, you have to nair again.
That's I'm listening to him. Yeah, dude, that's good. Dude, I'm gonna use that actually. Alright, Cal, I'm gonna go try this out right now.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but
All right. See ya. Oh.
There's some chips, Ernest.
Oh yeah, I would love some chips. Thank you.
Yeah,
Cool. You don't get this in Japan, do you?
No.
Okay. Anyways, back to business. So, apologies for my roommate. They're a bit rowdy. So. all right. Can you
apologize for.
Can you just describe his playstyle just a tiny bit? So with both Lucina and Min Min, I guess.
Okay. With Min Min, he's very good at like reading what the one is gonna do, and like
Like what specifically? Like the movement? Like where your opponent's gonna go?
yeah, and what attacks and
Sorry, I need those chips.
timings that the opponent's gonna do.
Timing, yeah.
So like,
Is
he
it?
always try to like predict my movements, and also like not getting predict by me.
Yeah. Okay. Is he like really aggressive with his predictions?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, because I guess with the Lucina, I don't play Min Min, so I don't know. But when I watch him play Lucina, he starts the game with run up F tilt so many times. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, right? Yeah. Versus Light, versus Zachary, versus everyone. He run up F tilt, run up F tilt. Is it kind of the same? Like he's using that to like as a prediction. Like he's like predicting that you're gonna do a dash back or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think with Lucina, it's for me, right? I always get a bit scared to do that because it's like a commitment, right? It's like you're putting yourself in a risky spot. So how does he? Just to me as a question, how does he get away with it?
I don't know, but maybe experience.
Damn. That's it. All right, fair enough. All right, well,
Yeah.
golden opportunity for Ernest Lamb. Just play more experience. That's
Yeah.
it. That sucks. All right, cool. All right. So he's just like good at predicting your movements and not staying unpredictable as well, right? You
Yeah.
couldn't catch on to anything that he was doing.
Yeah, like his movements was very different to other top women in Japan. Like he cancels the end lag with his up B a lot.
Oh, his up B, yeah, on the ground.
Yeah, on the ground.
Because he has intangibility, right? Like I didn't know
Yeah.
this. I actually didn't know it at all, and I was like, what? Like no wonder he just does it a lot, you know?
Yeah. So he uses ground up B like so much compared to other mimics.
Yeah. How about his
Yeah.
Lucina? That's really what I'm interested about. Just
Okay.
tell me, like, what about his Lucina? Make it simple. Compare me to him. What's the biggest difference?
Okay.
Or
Biggest difference is like the mix-ups.
it's
that
true.
The variations of the mix-ups that he have.
Yeah.
Is that so incredible?
Give me some of these mix-ups. What do you mean?
Okay. Like he jumps and like air dodges down in
Oh, the
Z.
wave land.
Yeah.
The wave dash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like he jump in but like go out.
Or like drift away, like jump in and then drift away.
Yeah, drift away and like just dash in, dash out, and
So his
Yeah.
his movement is really good.
yeah.
Right, because whenever
Oh.
I play, I always I'm like a simpleton. I don't
Yeah.
think very much, so I'm just like, I have to hit you with nair, I have to hit you with F tilt, I have to hit you with everything.
Yeah.
And then I can't understand, so that's why I need you to bring back the information to me, you know. But okay, thank you. Well, Proto is incredibly good, and I think that because of how good he is as well, you being able to beat him, even though it's a best of three, right? It might be a different story, best of five, but I think you should still be very happy and proud that you can beat someone in the best of three as well. That might be the biggest upset in Australia, like
Oh, okay.
ever. I think.
Mm.
Just in terms of like thinking about how good Proto is right now, he might be top three in the fucking world.
Yeah.
So you beating him is very good, but you know, always stay humble. You know,
Yeah.
some days you win, some days you lose. But we'll move on. Okay, we'll move on.
Okay.
Okay, so actually we won't move on. One last thing. Can you compare him to anyone in Australia in terms of the style? Like, who's the most similar to you in Australia?
So similar to Proto.
Yeah, like all reminds you when you play against them. You're like, oh, that's like what this person does. That's like what Jono does, or that's like what extra does, or that's like what
Maybe
Strix does.
Tricks, yeah.
Strix? Okay. Why? Why is that?
So like maybe I think is Strix's adaptations is most best in Australia, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so like the options, like I can't do easy nair and I can't get easy kills with my smash shots against Strix and all like Japanese players. So
All the Japanese players, right?
yeah.
Because they're very good at playing around your your kill options. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. This is very good. Strix, you've got high praise, so I hope you're happy. All right.
Yeah.
Let's move on for a bit. I want to talk a bit about Nietono.
Okay.
So Nietono, we all experienced him when he came down to Sydney. And you got to stay with him for a bit too and play friendlies with him. So, first question I'd ask is, how was your friendlies with him? You know, how was it?
So I went to Nietono's house 4 times.
4 times. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So first time he just destroyed me.
Did he tell you to come over, or did you ask him?
I asked him.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. Then like at the last time I started beating his hero consistently.
Okay.
Yeah, and but I didn't beat his Diddy Kong well.
Yeah.
Maybe like 20 or 30% win rates.
Yeah.
So,
Did you when you're playing friendlies with him at his house? Is it like hours just playing, or do you take breaks? Do you talk about it? Does he make you tea? Does he make you coffee? You know, make you a nice sandwich and then talk over.
no, just play.
Just play? Okay, yeah, you know, like that's it, right? Does he have a nice place? Okay, don't answer that. Don't answer that. Okay.
No.
Did he
Yeah.
did you guys talk? Did he give you like any advice?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to share or nah? It's okay if you don't want to share.
I want to share.
You want to?
Yeah. At first, he said, to my shock, my movements are too predictable. So he said, mix up like the game speed and mix up the options more.
So like
Then-
pace and options, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And also he said like to my snake, he said my use of grenades is not very good.
Why?
So if I'm doing my grenade, he can just approach me and easily attack me. So he said I should mix up more with my like down tilt, or don't always get 2 grenades out. Yeah, maybe mixed up with sometimes do like 1 grenade and just dash attack or something.
Mm.
Yeah.
So maybe like your pacing's too obvious. Like you cook one grenade, you throw it, and then immediately you do another grenade, and that's like vulnerable, right? But then sometimes it's like I do one grenade and then boom, or one grenade and then down to or fucking yeah. Okay, cool. Mix ups, very very good. A lot of the really cool Snake players, Redacted, or like Ally, right? I think he was really cool because Ally was really, you watch him play and he's very simple. Like he just like plays like normal, but then sometimes he will throw a grenade, but then he will just play footsies, and it's like it's really brilliant to watch. It's a very cool.
Yeah.
And like I said, right? It's like sometimes you just go back to the very low level things, like the fundamentals,
Yeah.
So that's cool. Can you talk a bit about his what did he think about Australia? Did he say much about Australia?
Yeah, he talked about Jedizo.
Okay. Jdizzle, Didi, if you're in the chat, please say hi. This is important to you. Oh, I don't think they're in the chat, so
And also Razy.
sucks to be them. Okay, cool.
And
What did he say?
so about Jedizo, I asked him how good is Jedizo, and he said he's good, but just don't dare too much.
Don't dare too much. Oh my god, that's what we say to him. Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
such a simple boy. All right, cool. But he says it's good. He says nothing else. Like it's just don't dare too much, and then you're good.
Yeah, nothing else.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Didi.
About Didi, he said he felt so pressure from his Wario, and he said
That's a good thing.
Didi will be very good in the future.
Oh, any specifics?
Nothing particular, but yeah.
Just
he
gave a lot of praise to Didi.
Yeah.
Wow, that's damn. That warms my heart. Did you know that Didi's he's still, I think he still wants to be good, but his motivation for the game it fluctuates sometimes. Sometimes he doesn't feel very good. Sometimes he doesn't want to play as much. Sometimes he loses to L too many times, and he's like, I just don't want to play anymore. So it happens, it happens. But that's all right. That's okay. That's I'll definitely let him know. That's a big praise from someone as good as Nietono.
Yeah.
Saying he will be good in the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
And about Razy, he said about 2 things. One is he shields too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. And other is his game speed is too slow.
Okay.
So I talked about Takera and Razy's match.
Yeah, because they played in Europe.
Yeah.
3-0?
Yeah, so Nietono said he plays too slow, so it was very easy for Japanese player to adapt to him.
Understand what he's doing and just play around it?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he play against his pit at all, or was it just the link?
Maybe little bit of pit.
So he did play against the pit a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's interesting because whenever I play, or whenever you watch him play against us, he's just so fast, right? But I guess especially when you watch his link, especially when he played at Phantom, I know Bin said at Phantom that he was playing pretty slow, but he felt overwhelmed by Nietono's speed. He's just so fast. He's just this little rat, and he's going like everywhere. He's cheating.
Yeah.
His small characters shouldn't be this fast. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah.
They should die at 0, but it's fine. But no, that's good to know. I think that's very very nice of you to like ask him about this stuff. Because it's always nice to bring back information to the scene. I think we talked about this with like me and Jono and Bin, Razy as well. He was like, we talked about these things. They kind of understand it, but I think one of the harder problems, at least for the Australians, like the simpletons that we are, we we can't we can diagnose a problem, but finding a solution is a bit tricky. So how do you reckon, you personally, or if Nietono said something, like how do you reckon we can solve these issues? It's a tough question.
Yeah. So I don't. Can I hear the question again?
Oh, okay. How do you reckon people like Jono or Bin can get better knowing this advice? So obviously with Jono, it's like stop daring as much. That's obvious, right? But then for Bin, Nietono is like, Razy, you play too slow. How can Razy play faster? It's not as simple as just playing faster, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I think it's pretty hard problem, but like if it's like very high level problems, it doesn't have like so
Obvious
easy way.
answers. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. I just wanted to like, just pick at your brain just a little, but it's a very hard question, so don't worry too much about it.
Okay.
Okay. And then one final thing, can I compare Nietono to the rest of Australia? Like, can you just pinpoint one thing he does differently? The most
Maybe
different thing
the way that he thinks.
he thinks. Okay.
So he collects the data of the opponents and just predict the opponents, the movement of the opponents. So he said it was very easy after game 3 or 4 to win against Australian players, because after like game 3 or 4 he just gained all the data of the opponents, so it was so easy, he said.
Okay. So he's a smart guy. Do you think so you now know that Nietono is very smart and he's good at collecting data and just adapting, right, and winning through that data. Do you reckon was there anyone that was the hardest to adapt to? I'm assuming it's probably like Didi or maybe Sepro, or did he say anything about that?
I'm not sure, but Nietono thinks that Didi is like best player in Australia for him. So maybe Didi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's move on. So you said that you played against not just, you played against Shogun as well. So can you talk a bit about Shogun?
Yeah. So I went to Shogun's house at first.
Nice guy.
Nice guy. Yeah.
That's important. You have to make sure the first thing you know about these people is they have to be nice. If they're not nice people, then don't bother playing.
Yeah. I forgot. Before I went to Shogun's house, I did like few match of friendlies in Smapa. Yeah. And he said, can I try my Steve against my snake? I said no.
Wait, why? You're so mean.
No, because he's Steve Sachs.
Okay. I
Yeah, Shogun knows already about me, and he watches my video and gave advice to me before.
like just unprompted.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's really nice.
yeah, and I've been telling that Australia is like bit low level, so maybe he thought like I was so
You were
bad.
really, really good.
Yeah. So I played against him, against his fox with my snake.
Yeah.
And like he said he I was better than he expected. So yeah,
Cute.
I went to his house.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you have? Was it like a rite of passage? Did you have to be like X level good for him to be like, okay, you can come to my house?
Mm, yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So this those it was like even games. And I couldn't beat his fox with my snake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like maybe I won like 30 or 40%.
But what
Not
about the
too
snake ditto?
maybe we did like 5 matches, and maybe I won like 3 times. So I did pretty well.
Okay. Did he
Yeah.
give any advice or anything?
No.
No. So you just
Yeah.
went to his house, played games for like an hour or two,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, bye bye.
Yeah.
Hiya. Hiya.
Yeah,
See, if you came to our house, that would never
Yeah.
happen. We'd take you in, we'd put a blanket over you, we'd give you some coffee, some tea, whatever you want, and then
Yeah.
we can watch a movie afterwards. I'll tell you all the advice you want. You know, Strix will give you a kiss goodbye. It's just not the same. You know what I mean? Like Australian hospitality really just hits different.
Mm. And also we played Shock Snake the most, and he so I won more than him, so he was just like amazed.
It was like, wow, you're way better than I thought.
Yeah, but yeah, he didn't look amazed, but he looked angry.
Wait, really?
Not angry, but maybe irritated. Bit.
Irritated.
Yeah.
Okay. So he didn't say any advice or anything.
No.
Do you reckon it's because he was a bit angry?
Not angry, but like
Annoyed?
he was maybe annoyed.
Tired?
Yeah.
Do you just asking, do these top level players do they like work
Yeah.
every day as well?
Half of them works and half of them don't.
Do they get the other half like sponsored?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
What a dream.
Nietono, Protobanham.
Nietono sponsored as well to play?
Yeah. So they don't work, but
Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, by work, I mean they do work, but as in work as in they don't do like typical stuff. Yeah.
no. So
Because yeah, they do work. They stream every day and stuff, right? Yeah, yeah. I mean that is work. Like you have to respect that because at some point that becomes difficult, you know?
yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, Shogun and other guys works.
Yeah, cool. What did you take away from the Shogun games?
Um.
On the way back on the bus when you were thinking after playing
Yeah.
Shogun, what were you thinking, Kinaji?
I just thought, yeah, I'm good.
Oh my god. God. How old are you, Kinaji?
I'm 14.
Oh my god. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Let's move on. So, you played Umeki, you played Alice, and you played Atelier. Is there anyone else that you played that was notable that you want to talk about?
Dio and Toura.
Toura.
Yeah.
Toura. I don't know Toura, so who does Toura play?
He's best Samus in Japan.
Oh! Is he the guy that got top 8 recently?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, Toura, I think I know which one he is. He did really well at like the most recent one. Okay, like talk a bit about them. How does
Okay.
Tora compare to Kai Chimera?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, Tora's like so good against Snake because he lives very close to Dio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so I'm
Uh,
assuming when you played Dio, you also played Tora, right?
yeah.
Yeah, cute.
So, um, I played him a lot in weeklies.
Yep.
Yeah, and so at the last tournament in Japan,
Mhm.
um, I won against Dio at first
Yep.
in the winners final,
Wow.
and in the losers final, Tora beats Dio. So yeah, then I beat Tora. So
Wow.
maybe
Congratulations. Maybe you're pretty good, you know? Maybe you're pretty
yeah.
That's very good. Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
also I went to Tora's house.
Is it a
Yeah,
nice house? Is he clean?
yeah, clean. Yeah,
Okay, very good.
Kome's house was dirty.
Come his house?
Yeah,
That's so funny, dude. Oh my god. But at some point, I'm gonna hit you up with the top level Japanese player house tier list.
okay,
So,
okay.
yeah, you have to make a tier list, and then we won't publicize it because it might be a bit too disrespectful. They might hate me. So I don't
Yeah.
want that.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So can I ask a bit about Alice? You played Alice like twice,
Yeah.
3 times,
Twice.
twice.
Twice in tournaments, once in Kome's house.
Yeah, I watched it. I watched the sets too.
Yeah.
Can you talk a bit about them?
Okay. So first time I versed him was in my summer hit. So weekly one.
Yep. Yep.
I versed him in losers round one. Somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somehow, right? It just
He got
happens.
updated by Senra, best
Yep.
Jigglypuff in Japan.
Yep.
Yeah, so it was 2-1 and like game 3 last hit. Yeah, so pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he also plays Snake as a secondary, so
So he understands the matchup,
yeah,
right? Yeah. So this is Roy Snake, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And then the second time you played was on stream.
yeah,
Yeah.
Roy Snake. But I watched back and I thought like it was pretty winnable for me.
It felt like it was winnable.
Yeah,
It felt
yeah,
like he adapted pretty well, right?
yeah.
Can you talk a bit about that? Like it feels like it's a recurring theme that the top level, or at least maybe like the high level majority of the Japanese players are really good at understanding what you do quickly
Yeah.
and then just changing game plan entirely, or like
Yeah.
adapting very well to it. Would you say that?
It depends on the player. Like some of them are very good, but like some of the players just don't not good at it.
Just like us, you know what I mean? Just like
Yeah.
us. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Nietono said that like Proto and those players are good at adapting, but like kept the villager player is not very good.
Really? Kept.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Because Kept apparently is very like he's a high level player there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is there any other players you want to talk about?
Dio.
Dio?
Yeah.
Floor is yours. What
Okay.
makes Dio so special?
Dio was like
Your
my best
inspir-
coach.
your best coach.
Yeah, like at first 3 years ago, um, we played at first time for the first time, and
Offline?
yeah, offline. And he really stalked me every match. Yeah, and he also invited to me his to house. So he is very nice guy. Yeah, and he also gave me a lot of advice. And like, so even after I came back to Japan, he watches my play and gives advice every month. So yeah.
Why do you think you have so many people that want to help you? So you have like people like Shrix, you have people like Dio, Shogun. Why do you think
Yeah.
that, Kinaji?
Maybe I'm young.
You are very young.
Yeah. So like, and also I plays more than other players. Like,
Why do you think that matters?
because I think like it's maybe just I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe they teach me because I have good luck.
You weren't meant to know the answer anyways, because who's gonna know that, you know? That's a tough
Yeah.
question. I just wanted to poke some fun. So I will say
Yeah.
I think you are very young, but you also have a very bright future. And I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
people like
Yeah.
Dio saw that. But I'm at least when you told me that he invited you to his house like 3 years ago when I'm assuming you were living in Japan still, right?
Um.
Or not?
No.
3 years ago. Okay, cool. I don't know when you moved to Australia. So when did you move to Australia actually?
Um. Start of ES6. ES6. So.
Jeez. Damn. Okay.
Mm, so start of
That's around
two.
4 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But then like you weren't very good back then, but then he still invited you to your house and
Yeah.
damn. That's a lot of that's a very special kind of relationship, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
He must be a very nice guy.
Yeah.
I'll
Uh,
definitely I'll definitely say hi to him when
okay.
I'm the president of the world. I'll be like, thank you, Dio, for nurturing Kinaji. I respect your efforts. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna talk a bit about what you wanted to talk about. So, can you tell us a bit about your Wi-Fi experience? Because you wanted to talk about that, and I totally forgot about that. Give me 1 second, actually. Kinaji, have you drank water?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I need to drink water.
Okay. Okay.
Where's water? Where's my bag? Oh, what? Oh, you're a troll. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's talk about Wi-Fi.
Okay.
All right, let's talk a bit about Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So you played a lot.
Yeah. A lot. Like, there's rating system like ladder match things called Smashmate
Yes.
Japan. Yeah. So all of the player like Akola, Miya, Yoshidora, and every other players play in Smashmate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at first I was Shogun.
On Smash, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, twice, and I beat him twice.
Wow.
Yeah, and also I was Miya, who's very good Game and Watch. Only once, but game one, it was very close.
Oh,
But game 2 wasn't close.
was it close? He beat
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, and also,
Do you guys usually is Smashmate is like a ladder, right?
yeah.
And it's best of threes only?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
But like, yeah, so I think it's very good for players to like pass each other, like top level players and
Mm-hmm.
top, like, it's very good for top players, especially because if there's not no ladder match things, they they are very hard to like get experiences on Wi-Fi.
Okay. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
because
say that I'm just gonna ask the get the elephant out of the room. It is
yeah,
Wi-Fi, so can you say that the experience is good? Is it still good?
yeah, like there was like biggest Japanese tournaments in Japan, like offline tournaments. Maisma Top,
Yep.
Platinum, SWT, like very big one. Like
Yep.
then the top 3 ladder match guy, so Akola, Miya, Yoshidora, normally plays a lot of Wi-Fi,
Uh-huh.
like so many, like 5 hours a day. So those guys got in top 3 in the offline tournament, so I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm just so how laggy is it?
Um, maybe like 7 or 6, or
Frames?
yeah,
Really? Okay.
maybe like mm, same or bit less laggy than Australia.
Would you say okay, so it's a bit less laggy or similar?
Mm.
Okay. Cool. What do you think is what do you think is different between Australian Wi-Fi culture and Japanese Wi-Fi culture?
Mm. Maybe in Japan, most of the top offline players practice a lot on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, on Smashmate?
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
like, but in Australia, nobody plays on Wi-Fi, like top players.
Yeah.
So it's sad for me.
It's a bit sad. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm in ACT and most of good players, are in big. So
Would you say that Wi-Fi can negatively impact your play? Or do you
mm,
think it's more positive overall because you look at people like Yoshidora, Mia, these very good Hero, right? Hero is
yeah,
really good, right? So many top level players are from Wi-Fi. Um,
yeah,
so, but the thing I'll just chime in, okay? I think in Australia, a lot
yeah,
of the culture surrounding Wi-Fi is very bad. It's very
yeah,
lazy. Um, a lot of it is due to kind of complacency, but also a bit of privilege. People kind of feel like Wi-Fi because there's that bit of lag. It's really easy to
yeah,
use. It's the lag exists and it's real, but they use that as too easy of an excuse to not play,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because they also want to protect their pride, their
yeah,
ego, right? Um, and overall, it just has a lot of reasons for why people don't want to do this, right? Do you
yeah.
think that in Japan people have these things, or do they not have them? They just see it as practice.
Maybe they just see it as a practice, like most players.
Hmm. Okay, that's good.
Um, in Japan, the most like good place in Japan is mainly Tokyo and Osaka. So many top players are in Tokyo and Osaka, but there's many weeklies and many people host for practice, but to someone, but many people live outside Tokyo and Osaka, so
Which top players live
people,
outside those regions?
yeah,
Oh,
like
which ones?
like so
Yoshidora?
yeah, but yeah, so Yoshidora, Miya, Akola,
Also, they all live outside Tokyo and Osaka.
but near to Osaka, but like they don't come to the offline tournaments so much because they have to study and Yoshidora's have to like Yoshidora is married, so
Oh, really?
yeah.
That's so funny, dude. He's just a married guy. What the?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And Mia have to go to university,
Okay.
so like it's pretty like.
But they're really good.
Yeah. So Smashmate is you can play at night at home, so
Yeah.
it's very good environment.
Okay. That's very good. I'm very happy to
Yeah.
hear that. I definitely think Wi-Fi is a big thing that, unfortunately, in Australia, it's kind of frowned upon. But I think people like you, people like Dags, Zav, a lot of these people in Australia, right, have shown a lot of growth and like Yoshidora, Mia, even all the top level players from Brawl, a lot of them were Wi-Fi as well. So did you know the buzz, right? Like, so I think that there's some merit there that I think people in Australia should kind of take back and kind of reevaluate. So yeah, I thank you for bringing it up. I think that's a really important thing. Just as a fun fact, Didi, Seb, and Newt, they went to Korea a while ago while you were in Japan, and they also played Smash Mate as well. Yeah, and they were just saying how good it was, and they were like, damn, like we don't have this in Australia. Or they said that like the people in Australia are so much worse on Wi-Fi. Like we play quick play on Wi-Fi and it's so bad, right? But then I was like, yeah, it's quick, but I'm sure that quick play in Japan is also bad, right? Like you get good players and you get bad players, but they have Smash Mate, right? And we don't. But we can always find a substitute for Smash Mate. We just don't because no one's made it yet because people aren't interested, right? That's what I think.
Yeah. So like, if we can make like ladder match things, but the problem is not many people. There's less population in Australia, so
yeah, that's also true.
Yeah. So in Japan, there's like more than 300 people are playing. Like midnight, at like 2 or 3 o'clock.
Jesus.
So yeah, it's very good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Gonna move on to meta discussion, and then we'll talk a bit more about you, and then I'll try to speed it up a bit because I don't want to keep you for too late. You know.
Okay.
It's like 11:15. I don't know when you're going to want to go to sleep. So.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I got your thumbs up. So I want to talk about overall Japan. So you've played a bunch of people. You know, you've got advice from a lot of people. What do you think overall is the difference in terms of the countries in Japan and Australia? Like, what do you think separates Japan? Why they are so much better than us?
The biggest thing is like when they play friendlies, they just like they're so serious and ask each other advice a lot and talk about the match more, like and more people's are trying like so hard to improve compared to Australia.
Most
maybe.
people. Sorry, can you repeat that? Most people
So like most people are trying desperately to
to get better.
improve.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Compared to Australia.
yeah. So like in Australia, most player plays like half fun, half competitively. But like in Japan, we there things like
It's all
having
focused.
fun. Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because in Australia, like if you practice hard and you can go to like top level but not very top, and but like if you if you even go to the top level, you have less chance to there's like less big tournaments in this country, so and there are less population, so it's hard to keep the motivations to improve. But in Japan, the big tournaments are like so big, and there's many big tournaments in Japan. So many people want to get better.
There's a lot
More?
more opportunity.
Yeah.
Would you say? Yeah. Yeah. I think you put it well. I think it's really interesting because it's not just opportunity in in Japan for Smash, but
Yeah.
I think there's also a bit about in Australia, we have more opportunity in life overall. It doesn't like Smash itself is very small, but there's a lot more avenues elsewhere in Australia. Like we can we can, because we have so much land, we have so much availability to do things. We can boulder, we can play sports, we can see friends and stuff like that. Smash is kind of small, it's not as focused, so
Yeah.
there's less incentive, there's less motivation to want to be really good, because what do you get out of it? You become a top player and you become broke. And then sometimes you get to fly to America and get 49th, you know, like what's the point, right? But then in Japan it's like it's all there, right? You have so many top level players that it feels like it's almost like a self-nurturing environment. If you get really good there, you get to play more with really good players, and you get chances to get sponsored, or like, you know, you get recognized. So it feels very, and I also think because Smash, like, so people in Japan, I think they have less time. They have to do a lot of things, like work really hard or study really hard. So but the time that they do have to play Smash, they want to play like very hard, you know, or like, because that's the only thing that they have aside from that. So I don't know, it's an interesting kind of thing. What do you think in terms of the game is a difference? I know that you talked a bit about adaptation. Do you think the adaptation is the biggest difference between Australia and Japan, or do you think it's something else?
Maybe. Yeah, adaptations. Like mainly Japanese players try to think more compared to this country.
Okay.
So, like,
All right. Trying to.
like,
What are you trying to say?
doesn't think, but like Japanese people thinks more like.
Do you think Australian players are more selfish?
I don't know.
Do you think Australian players are more greedy?
Yeah, sometimes.
Right.
But like, it depends on the player the most time. So like, there's many players in Japan who also plays greedy. So I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. I think it might be to do with the fact that we talk about Japan is very good at adapting, or they think more. You say they think more, right?
Yeah.
What I think you mean is they're good at real understanding and collecting data
Yeah.
and then knowing what to do with that data. But
Yeah.
then I think in Australia, not only we're not as good at getting data, but the reason why we're not as good at getting data is because we're really focused on doing what we want to do.
Mm.
But doing what, like, playing your flowchart is good, right? But
Yeah.
I think the problem is a lot of people in Australia, they do their flowchart, but then when it stops working, they don't, or they stop thinking when they get their hits. Like,
Yeah.
if they get what they want, they stop thinking. They're like, ah, yes. But then when it doesn't work, they're like, oh no, and then they might panic. But then in Japan, instead of when they get what they want, they're not like, no, like, I'm freaking out. They're like, okay, it's because of this, it's because of this, so I'm just going to change. I think they're more good at evaluating a situation, or like they're a lot more in the moment. They're good at using their data and relaxing. And I think maybe it's because there's like in Australia we're more premature, or like
Yeah.
we're a lot more young in the way we kind of think. I think
Yeah.
Japan, if you know people, like Japan's kind of experience in Smash is like really long. Nietono's been playing since Brawl,
Yeah. Yeah.
really long time, and like Dio, I think, is a role player as well, right?
Yeah.
So I think the fact that you have so many people that have been playing for so long, kind of makes it that they have more experience, more years,
Yeah.
Okay. One other thing about the Japanese meta, I think they play a lot more best of three there, right?
Yeah. Because like most reasons is like the time they have is pretty limited.
Right. And they
So
have so
like
many people.
yeah. For example, Umebura has like 500 people, but you have to finish in one day, right? So
Yeah.
in Australia, we have like 200 or 300 people, and we have 3 days.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
we have a lot of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Do you think that more than just pragmatic sake, like more than just practicality, do you think there's a value in terms of playing more best of three?
Mm,
Do you think it makes people play, more careful? Do you think it makes people play better, worse? What do you think?
it depends on the player, but there will be more upsets if it's best of three. So yeah, like me beating Protobanham
Mm-hmm.
in best of three. So
Yep.
it will be good for like low level players, but it will make very hard for top players to win consistently.
Yeah. Definitely very scary.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
all right. Let's go on a bit about you.
Okay.
Are you happy with your performance in Japan overall?
Bit happy but not happy.
Okay. Why?
Yeah. So before before going to Japan, I thought like I was I can't even get out of the pose, but I was better than I expected. But so I've asked many top players, and few of them was like close to winning. But as a result, I normally loses. So maybe I could, if I was a bit better, I could win against more good players. Maybe.
Okay.
So
That's why you're a bit unhappy.
yeah,
You could have gotten more upsets.
yeah,
Okay. I think yeah, everyone wants to make their shot when they go overseas count, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Um, but you have many more chances to come. You know, like I think it's important to kind of take this experience, and like, you know, really like let it sink in. Like, don't let it go to waste. You know.
mm.
So, do you think that you're going to be stronger from this experience then?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
You still have
Yeah,
the motivation to get really good.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What is how strong is your motivation? Is it 1 out of 10? Is it a 7? Is it a 6? Is it a 9, 10?
Um, maybe 7.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, like I want to get so better, but like um, in Japan they train with like so many top players and getting so good experiences, but in this country it's bit limited.
It's really limited compared to them,
Yeah.
right? Because of
So
the ethic, the work ethic, and
yeah,
the
yeah,
opportunity as well.
yeah. So the most thing is like in Australia, I can't get character experiences. So in Japan, there's so many characters and so many good players. So if I burst them first for the first time, it's nearly impossible for me to win.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's it was easy for me to win if I've burst that character in Australia. Like for example, Protobanham was like I had the scene experience from you
Yeah.
and women experiences from me.
Oh,
Like I
you
used to
because you
play
played.
Moon.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot
Yeah,
you played Moon. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, and also against Ken, I played a lot against Trick, so it was
Did
easy.
you beat Ken?
Um, no, but
You played
I
friendlies?
haven't played in. Yeah,
Ah, yeah.
yeah. Like it was like even games.
Very good. Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. So you feel like, yeah, if you had the experience.
yeah,
So, oh my god, it's so blurry. You had the experience, you can do well. You just,
yeah,
it's so
yeah.
hard because we don't have that many people that play
Mm,
certain character. Okay,
yeah.
that's really good to hear though, because I think the fact that if you like getting the experience is one thing, but being able to use that experience and like beat these people, that's really good.
Mm,
There's something to be said about like true skill, or like, you know, like where you are fundamentally, you know.
yeah.
So I think that's a good thing. Um, what are your key takeaways from this trip then? What are the most important lessons you've taken back from you?
Mm, maybe.
Give me one sec. Is
Okay.
tying back to extra? Nick said
It,
asked this question. Um, you know, on this, it's the same sort of question, right? Is there
yeah.
any advice that you received from a player, you know, that changed the way you view the game?
Mm, maybe just Nietono.
Mm-hmm.
He just said like taught me everything about all of like the variations of the flowcharts.
Oh, variations of flowcharts.
So like how to mix up everything, like timing, options, and like so many things.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
God bless Nietono. Thank you very much, Nietono. But can you like maybe I'll ask you in private so we can discuss, you know.
Okay.
But
Okay.
okay, but that's sick. Do you think like so that changed the way you play? Like, did he tell you in terms of Snake?
Um, Mostly shock.
Shulk. So okay, or was it more fundamental?
Yeah.
Or like shulk. Okay. Like, can you give us like just a bit of like what do you mean exactly?
For example, the most thing like I was amazed was like um the mix up of like mm, like the mix up of the timing, like every time he said it's very important to play fast, like game fast and the game speed,
Right.
but he said it's also important to sometimes play slow so that like top players can adapt if I always play fast.
That's what I told you. What the heck? I told you that months ago.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. But yeah, no, that's like the speed and the pacing, right? People can kind of
yeah.
get used to that. So when you
Mm.
change, they're like, "Oh, why aren't you approaching? Like, what's going on?" You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, he said he he normally waits a lot, so against those players, it was very like good experience because if the opponents wait, I have to wait too. So it's very like not easy to play against someone who waits for me. So
What happens when you try to attack someone who waits?
just get parried, punished.
Get parry because they read your thing.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about your mix-ups though?
Mm, Nietono knows my mix-ups.
Oh,
So
so he just knows all the mix-ups, so
yeah,
they don't
yeah,
even. Fair enough. Okay. So I think that defensive game is very good, right?
yeah,
And it means that they can wait. Because I think one thing in Australia is some of us do wait, but
yeah,
we're still too linear in terms of our defense because we'll wait but we're waiting for one thing. We're
yeah,
waiting for like we're here, right? And we're waiting and he's like, please do this short hop nair, Kinaji, please. And then that's all we think about. But then you just jump in and
yeah,
grab us and we're like, oh, we can't wait anymore. We have to come in. But
mm,
that's too simple, right? Like it's
yeah, yeah.
yeah, like okay. That's a lot of food for thought.
Mm,
Cool. So those are some key takeaways. All
yeah.
right. We're gonna spitball some Twitter questions just to get them out of the way. So we've already answered a few. Okay. So,
Mm.
um, can at Shane says, what do you think about the level of Shizuoka players compared to Australia or Aichi? Do you know who that
Mm.
is?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's a name of the place in Japan.
Hi.
Yeah. So Shizuoka isn't very like big place compared to Aichi and Australia. So
Where is Shizuoka?
um near Aichi, like middle Japan.
Oh, in the middle. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So um Aichi, so Shizuoka's main player is level 1.
Oh, I think I've heard of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
He's like maybe best in Shizuoka, and
Hi.
so I think if he came to Australia, he's like top 6 level in here.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and compared to IG, Shizuoka's might be bit like not enough players. Yeah,
Not enough players.
yeah,
Yeah.
because IG has like Dio, Sigma, Toura, and those good players.
That's three really really good players.
Yeah, in
Okay.
IG.
In
So
Aichi, but
yeah,
Shizuoka doesn't have that many.
not that many.
And not as strong?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Very cool. Okay. So we've answered Nick's question already. Actually the second part, what footy team do you go for?
Mm,
You
I
have
don't
to
know.
you have to answer it.
Okay. The footy is like Sakas.
No, AFL.
Oh, okay. I have no idea.
Okay, no, don't worry.
I have never watched.
Okay, what kind of character pool and playstyle differences stand out about Japan compared to Australia? So this is from Ravsav.
Okay.
We kind of talked about playstyle differences. So, what about the character pool?
Maybe in Australia, Japanese. I talked about Japanese top players character, and he said like they're like so I mean like Australian players are not funny. Like
Huh?
it's funny like it's funny in some ways, but in Japan many players play like Steve, Game and Watch.
Oh, okay. Like, yeah,
So,
right.
yeah. So like Australia's like Young Link, Game and Watch, Roy, Sephiroth, like
But then
it
in Japan, do you reckon
in
there's like
Japan.
way like more variety?
Yeah, more variety.
Yeah, you have Sonic,
Yeah.
Audema, you have Miss
Yeah.
Pyramithra,
Mm.
yeah. Zachary as well plays a bunch of characters too. Yeah, cool.
Maybe it's funny to watch Japan, but it's boring to play in Japan.
Yeah, so it's more funnier in Japan. But it's not as fun to play in Japan.
Yeah.
Would you say it's
Yeah.
like a kind of like a chaotic evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, that for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Shoto ST,
Yeah.
sorry, says the grind culture, the things that differ in Australians plays to theirs and how. So we talked about the grind culture, right? Everyone in Japan is more focused on improving, right? People in Australia, it's half, and then we talked about Australia. Okay, can you talk a bit about the Australian play, compared to Japan? We talked about that a bit, so it's fine.
Okay.
What do you think Australia has to do? The Australian top level would have to do. Wait, am I reading this right? How would Aus top level do over there? Oh, okay. How would Australian top level do if they went to like Maisuma top, for example, like a big one?
Okay. So the most problem is the matchup experience.
Yes.
So if they can play 2 weeks on Smashmate every day, I think they can do well in Maisuma top. But if they just go for one day, I think there will be trouble, like not having the character experiences. So yeah, if they can land the matchup, I think they can.
They can do really well.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you reckon Jono can beat Protobanham?
Maybe bad matchup.
Bad matchup. It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how much experience he has against me. He can't beat the matchup. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Johnny asks, how is your new main Sephiroth coming along?
He's dead.
Okay. Fair enough.
But my Game and Watch is.
Your Game &
Yeah.
Watch?
Yeah.
It's getting there? Okay.
Yeah.
Inspired by Mia?
Yeah.
Inspired by Extra?
Yeah.
Just a quick kind of interesting question for me. How do you think extra specifically will do in Japan? Do you think extra is good over there?
Yeah.
You reckon?
So I played against a lot of very good Game & Watch in Japan. So
Yep.
I played
Mia?
Mia, do you know Kaeru?
Rings a bell.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Chichibu Toraberu?
Yes.
Okay. And like it was like the adaptation was extras adaptation was better, I think.
Yeah.
So
You think he has a lot of potential there?
yeah.
You know, have you met Extra before?
Yeah.
He's got a really big brain. His head's really big. It's
Yeah.
really big. It's obnoxious. You know, you're
Oh.
walking around and you just bump into him and it's like, oh, sorry, your head's too big. All right. Who did better out of the snake and the shulk?
At first my snake was going well, but like until at the end, my stroke was so good. Like
At the end?
yeah.
Okay.
So at first my stroke wasn't working well, but my experiences in Japan made my stroke improve.
That's very good.
So I think my strokes have improved a lot, but not so much. Not so much snake, maybe.
Okay. Do you know what flopper is?
No.
Okay, don't worry.
Okay.
Is there a Hoops Harry?
Yeah.
Says, is there a particular thing about the improvement culture there that you think should be implemented in Australia?
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
And I think also probably we should talk more after our friendlies as well.
Yeah.
I think so. Mast says most notable difference between Australian and Japanese play that you would like to see us adopt. Adaptation or anything else? Matchups. Yep. We are. His grammar sucks. Were there any difference in culture at tournaments or general practicing that you thought was interesting? Did you think that there was anything interesting in terms of the practice in like that people did in Japan, or I mean, is it just like more Wi-Fi?
Just like more Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, these are like kind of repeated questions. So, Jolie Pog. Do you know who Jolie Pog is?
Maybe.
He says, "Did you really get constipated over there?"
What does constipated mean?
Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. Okay, so Chipotle.
Yeah.
He says favorite player he went up against in person during his time there. What was your favorite person to play against in person?
Maybe like Dio, Shogun, like Nietono.
So Dio, I would say for sentimental reasons.
Yeah.
I didn't know you played Juton. So you played him in friendlies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you talk a bit about that, just really quickly?
And he said like he was pretty like friendly guy, and it was fun, very fun,
Cool.
and also
Very good as well.
Yeah, very good.
How good?
Like not as good as I expected, but like good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. What else? Oh yeah, and which tournament stood out to you the most in terms of quality and the vibes? Which one what tournament would you recommend for travelers?
Of course, my smart top.
My
is
Suma Top, the big
the
one,
best. Yeah,
the best one.
yeah. So my smart top is at the hotel.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you can get many friendlies because there's like free space that all the people can use, like 24 hours. So
Wow, 24 hours.
yeah. So like there's many setups. So
What the? Okay. Is there a entrance cap?
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
they didn't have My Summer Top when I went to Japan. See, damn. See, if I went to Japan and they had My Summer Top, I'd be Oz PR. You know what I mean? That'd be easy. Damn.
Yeah.
That sucks. All right. I'll definitely hit up My Summer Top. You know.
Okay.
Eventually. So, yep. Now, my questions to you before we head off.
Yeah.
What are your goals for 2023? We're almost in the New Year's, Kinaji. Do you have any?
Okay.
Do you have any goals?
Yeah.
Get 1,000
We-
girlfriends?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. That's first one, but second one is winning the action.
Oh, you want to win the action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's ACT's tournament. So
Yeah.
I have to defend.
Of course. Of
This-
course.
States.
Strix is coming as well, so.
Yeah.
You reckon you can beat Strix?
Yeah. Easy.
Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Beat Jono, easy. Oh, Jono might not come.
Oh, okay.
I actually don't know. I think he might be overseas, so
Oh, okay.
I mean even easier for you, you know? Okay. Anything else? Yo, Clement. Is that you? Holy crap. Sorry, this is my friend from high school.
Oh, nice.
Holy crap. Oh, hello everyone. Hello. I'm interviewing a good friend from ACT. But any other goals that you have for 2023?
Be fast in Austria.
Be number 1 in Australia
Yeah.
in 2023.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you can do it?
Yeah. Easy.
What the Oh my god. All right. Dude,
No. It might be a bit hard.
might be a bit hard, you know? ちょっと難しい.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. All right.
Well,
Well,
it's possible. for me.
possible. Okay. I
Yeah.
think it's a pretty bold goal. Do you have any
Yeah.
other ones?
Maybe. Beat Strix in major.
Damn, beat Tricks.
Yeah.
Your Australian mentor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Strix is the guy who's like most bad winning rates.
Your
Correct.
worst win rate.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Cool.
yeah.
Fair enough. I think just another question. Do you put a lot of pressure on yourself for these goals? If you let's say did you ever think, okay, so I'm gonna set these goals for 2023, but it's okay for me to not get them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're kind of like, is it kind of like you want to shoot for, like reach for the, how do they say it? Reach for the stars, land on the moon. You don't know what that means. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, and last but not least, do you have any last shout outs you want to make?
Okay. I just want to say, I'm gonna win the action.
You gotta shout out the action.
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
Maybe.
What? No. What do you have to say about the action? Is it gonna be the best major of all time?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be a TO?
No.
Shit.
I have no idea.
Don't worry. I'll be coming to the action as well. So
Okay.
yeah, I am gonna come. Hopefully Strix drives, so I don't have to pay for
Okay.
flights. Hopefully. If
That's
I
strict.
if I come, and I get left on the streets because I have nowhere to go, will you take me in your house and house me?
Yeah.
Thank you, Kinaji. I appreciate it.
I have this small, but it's okay.
Okay, that's cute. Would you like to shout out anyone else? Your parents. I think you should shout out.
Okay.
I think they probably, well, they were with you the entire trip as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that, and so they went to visit their family as well. I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just it's very. I don't know if you know this, Kinaji, but I think you should maybe, if unless you have, like, if you haven't already, like, take some time to kind of appreciate how lucky you are as well. Parents that are okay with you kind of pursuing what you want and giving you a lot of opportunity. That's something that's kind of special. It's not very common. So.
Like in Japan, one of my friends like got out of the house because the parents didn't allow him to play Smash. So he went to like internet cafe or something and played Smash for like 3 days without contacting his parents. So
Damn.
yeah. So normally not so many parents allow
their
Smash
child to
much.
because they might have some kind of thing that they imagine they want their child to be, but it's always a very beautiful kind of thing to see, like, a parent allow their child to be what they want to be, or like be okay with it, so long as you do your homework. But
I'm doing my homework.
You are doing your homework, So I think I'm gonna wrap it up there because I feel really bad for keeping you up late. You're a growing boy, Kinaji. You need your good sleep so you can grow taller than me. Stronger as well, so you can look like Snake. So I think I'm gonna wrap it there. Thank you very much for your time, Kinaji. I really appreciate it, and sorry for all the times I am always late. I always delay things. I don't mean it maliciously at all. I'm just very bad with managing my time. But
it's okay.
I appreciate the time and the chance for me to talk to you about this. It means a lot. And I'll see you on Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
For sure. We'll talk more, don't worry. And I'll hit you up about the Nietono advice too, just between you and me. Okay. But yeah, bye-bye. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right, see ya. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
Whoa. That's it. Damn. All right, I'm gonna... Whoa. I'm gonna raid someone. Who should I raid? I hope everyone enjoyed that. That was really fun. Kinaji, he's a very special boy. How do I raid? I hope I don't have anything too... Yeah, everything's chill. Cool. Raid channel. BTS Smash Aaron. Can you raid Callum Wallace's house? It's not coming up, so... I literally have no one to raid, so I will... Oh, Tournamenter! Actually, I'm trolling. I'll just raid Tournamenter.
You could read just a popping.
Alright. Why do I keep unrating? I'm so fucking dumb. Cool. I'll just do that. Alright, thanks everyone. Bye-bye. Bye.